Hi everyone, thank you so much for taking your time out of your day to jump on this call and check out what we're doing here. So I'm going to go into a little introduction about myself before going into what it is we do, before I hand the phone over to my business partner and mentor and good friend, Johnny Crosswaite. So I'm going to be speaking for around 7 minutes or so, and some valuable information will be shared on this call from both of us. So we want to give you as much information as possible so you understand. And then if you have any further questions, just get back to the person that brought you on the call and let's get them answered for you. So if this is the first time you jumped on one of these calls, I encourage you to keep an open mind, okay? What you're about to hear about, it isn't new by any means. It's been around years, but it's something new and exciting that's never been done before, like tapped into our age demographic. So if you've been on the call before, welcome back. So I'm assuming that if you were on this call, maybe you're looking for a few changes in your life, okay? Your friend invited you on this call because, they like, trust, they respect you, and they wanted to share this with you, okay? Maybe you're struggling, with money, health, maybe you're in debt, or maybe you just realize a few things need to change in your life because you really aren't living the life you've always wanted to. So, I resonate with all of those things. And to be honest, 14 months ago, my life was completely different, okay? So a little bit about me. So my name is Sarah Plumpton. I'm 24 years old. I'm living in Mackay at the moment, and I've been involved with this for about 15 months. So over the last couple of years, I've done, so much study from hairdressing, beauty therapy, diplomas in business and hospitality management, personal training, and I've just finished up with a marketing course. So two things I personally am extremely passionate about. That's helping people in whatever positive way, and health and fitness. So I've had several surgeries due to my health issues over the last couple of years. So to be a part of a company that's focuses on both, it's just so perfect for me. So I've come from a family with parents who have built up very successful businesses and have only really worked on themselves. So with all of that, naturally, I've always wanted to be a business owner. It's just obviously a lot harder nowadays with the economy being so terrible. I couldn't just afford to fork out a few $100,000 on a business. Okay, that's when I found out about this. One of my best friends, Mia, on the Sunshine Coast, and one of the ambassadors in the company, Brock Morton. Okay, so that's really what this is about. Okay, it's giving people a chance to go about business, being your own boss, your own hours, in an economy that's suffering. Okay, so I locked in my spot, I ordered some product, went overseas, came back after 2 months, and took this back up, and I've just been running with it, and now my business, it's now going global as well. So VIMA, which is what you're hearing about, it's an acronym for vitamins, essential minerals, mangosteen, and aloe vera. Okay, so I am extremely proud to be a part of this company in this amazing industry. Okay, a lot of people don't really understand the value this type of thing can add to why we have these type of calls and physical events, which I'm doing straight after this call tonight, to share and educate with you about this opportunity that is helping individuals and families live a better life in whatever way they choose. So the best thing about this is that I had zero business experience before doing this. In fact, I don't even know anyone that I personally work with now who they've also never had previous business experiences. But we all have one thing in common, and that is a desire for change. Okay, a desire to this profession. Okay, it's worth $170 billion, and it's created more millionaires than any other industry worldwide. Okay, it's the highest paying profession. All right, so, and I personally work with a couple of them. Johnny works very closely with them as well over in America. So getting taught how to create residual income that's supplementing what I'm currently doing. Okay, that's what this is about. So the beauty of this industry of network marketing is that it allows you to own a business that you can design to fit around your life. Okay, while a traditional business requires you to fit your life around it. All right, so this is all what it's about. It's making a living while making a difference. I love the freedom this is creating for people, whether you're 18 and have no idea what you want to do, and you're looking to free up some time to actually spend with your kids and your family. Okay, this business is helping people, and that's why I do it. Okay, another great thing I love about this industry is the skills that we get taught. These skills, they're not taught in a textbook. Okay, it's from goal setting to attracting money and attracting the right people in our lives, generally living a super positive life. Making money, it's not taught in school. If your goal is to just earn enough money each week or each month to pay your bills and get out of debt, your wealth is never going to grow. Okay, money isn't everything, and don't get me wrong, that's not what this is about. What this is about is the freedom that it's creating for people in all aspects of their lives. Okay, So the business model for this industry and business, it just makes total sense, okay? So instead of a company spending millions of dollars on advertising, for example, Red Bull in 2013 spent around like $900 million on advertising, which, you know, traditional advertising has a declining effect today in today's society. So our CEO, BK Barico, has put the money from a traditional advertising budget into people like me, people like Johnny, people who, you know, invited you on this call. Okay, this is what's called word of mouth advertising. It's actually the most sought after form of advertising and the most trusting form of advertising. Okay, so guys, understand that all Vemma is, okay, it's a vehicle to help you pursue your dreams. Okay, part-time, full-time, whatever. Okay, part-time is considered 20 hours a week. You know, that's basically what a part-time job is. So for me, I've been able to have the success I've had pretty much doing it as a hobby, if you want to talk about time. Okay, so, you know, I've got an electrical training company with my family, plus I've been studying. You know, when I first started this, I was already working 18 hours a day. Okay, I didn't want to do that anymore. So this has gotten me out of that. And, you know, passion is another, you know, charity is another passion of mine. So, you know, without this opportunity, I have, you know, no other vehicle to be able to pursue the passions I do have. All right. So in Australia, the average age for retirement is 72 years old. Okay, that's insane. Okay, I would rather work a hard 2 to 5 years creating a solid foundation with this, with the people who I want to work with, you know, like-minded, motivated, driven, positive people, than another 40 plus years, go on a holiday every 2 or so years and retire when I'm 72. Okay, that to me just doesn't make sense. It's absolutely crazy. And I believe that we're put on this earth to serve a higher purpose than just to be a slave to the dollar. Okay, so moral of that point is, if we want to retire at a fairly decent age, okay, we are actually, you know, while we're still actually, you know, active and able to live our lives, we need to start creating other forms of income that don't involve direct involvement over a long period of time. Okay, so that means passive residual income. You know, most people only have linear income, which means they have to show up to get paid and then show up again. Okay, residual income is where you do something once and get paid for it over and over again. Okay, so Michael Jackson, perfect example. Okay, he's made more money last year dead than he did alive. And that is purely because he made some really good music and people are still buying it. So every time someone buys one of his songs, he gets paid. Okay, so to make residual income more understanding and appealing to you, it's knowing that every 2 weeks with Vemma, you're going to get paid. Okay, do you know how much, I get goosebumps thinking about that, like the amount of stress that relieves, knowing that if I have something massive coming up, or, you know, if my dog gets in an accident and breaks his leg and the only option is surgery for $3,000 or putting my dog down, you know, normal families, they don't have $3,000 just laying around, you know, so sadly they're probably going to put the dog down. Okay, that's an extreme example, but knowing that you have the money there to pay for it, and then in 2 weeks time your account will be topped up again from the work you've previously done. Okay, it's security, right? Job security is non-existent. So for me, it's knowing that, you know, pretty much everything is going to be okay. All right, so now that you've known a little bit about me, a little bit about, you know, my journey with all of this, a little bit about the company and the industry, I want to introduce my mentor, Johnny Crosswaite. So Johnny's 21. I've just spent a couple of days with him over in Arizona. He's an incredible guy. You know, he's literally coached me day in, day out with this. Has really helped, and he's helping me lead this movement with a few other leaders in Australia. So listen to what he has to say. Take some notes. I'll close out the call after, but take it away, Johnny.
All right, thank you, Sarah. Appreciate that. You did an awesome job. I love working with Sarah, guys. I love hanging out with Sarah. She's a great friend and a great business partner. We got to know each other very well when she came over to the International Convention last month with her whole team from Australia. So this is something that's new, and it's something that's different. And it's brand new in Australia, guys. So I encourage you to keep an open mind for the next 10 minutes as I share my story, so I can give you a better perspective of how I made this happen with other things going on in my life. So realize, guys, that your friend brought you on this call tonight. They brought you on this webinar to share either A, a product with you, or B, a way to make an extra $500 to $1,000 a month to help relieve some stress and help you live a better life, a more comfortable life. So again, keep an open mind. So with that, guys, my name is Johnny Crosswaite. Just so you know who I am, not just some random guy from California on the video chat. I'm in Walnut Creek, California right now, and it's 12:41 a.m. And I first heard about this business 3 years ago, coming up on 3 years ago, and I heard about it my first week at college. I was 18 years old. I was on the basketball team, and I was studying business marketing. And when I first heard about it, I met my teammate, Brock Morton. Now, at the time, guys, success to me was ultimate time freedom and financial freedom, meaning to be able to do what you wanted, whenever you want, as much as you want. And I was looking at the current options that were in front of me, such as the job market, and I didn't want to work for somebody else for 40 years of my life, getting taxed on 40% of my income. I didn't see anything that I was passionate about enough to do that route. So I was looking for something where I could be my own boss. And usually you have to start your own business, which costs hundreds of thousands of dollars that I didn't have at 18 years old. You got to have some business skills, again, something that I didn't have, right? So I was looking for a way. And my first week of school, my teammate Brock Morton came up to me. He came up to me with this energy drink, right? And it said Verve on it. And he was like, Johnny, this energy drink is super healthy. You got to try this. I was like, what? A healthy energy drink? I've never heard of that in my life. All I know is Red Bull, Rockstar, all that crap. There's no way there's a healthy energy drink. I tried it. It tasted pretty good. And he eventually told me about the product and how it was clinically proven to boost immune function and to lower inflammation in the body. I personally had inflammation problems with my knees and my hips, so it actually helped since I started drinking it. And once I saw that the product spoke for itself and it was actually a legitimate product and it tasted good, I said, okay, I was more interested. I was like, all right, is there anything else to this? And he goes, well, actually, I'm making an extra $500 a month right now drinking this drink. And I was like, sounds interesting. It seemed pretty too good to be true to me. I don't know how you can make $500 from drinking this, right? And then he goes, Johnny, you got to come over right now tonight at 7 o'clock because my cousin, Alex Morton, who's 22 years old right now, he just graduated college. He's earning $100,000 a year with this drink right now. And that's immediately when they had my interest. I was skeptical, guys. I heard a lot of bad things from my friends and my family members to stay away from this type of stuff. I heard that you can't make money with something from a webinar, right? Or some type of energy drink. Well, that's what most people think. And I realized that most people aren't financially free. Most people don't have time freedom that are around us. Most people don't have the life they want to live and all the money that they could possibly need, right? So I was going to at least listen to Alex because he had something that I wanted. He had ultimate time freedom. He had the financial freedom as well to do whatever he wanted, whenever he wanted. So long story short, guys, I went over to Brock's place that night to hear about the whole business, and I met Alex, and he explained everything to me. I did my research. I saw that the company was credible. I saw that Verve was the official energy drink of the NBA team, the Phoenix Suns. I saw that our CEO won Executive of the Year at the 2014 Business Awards. Benson Barreto is his name, BK Barreto. He won that same award in 2014 as Steve Jobs won in 2010, CEO of the Year. So obviously, guys, this company is a big deal. SJ already explained that very well. This is a big deal. It's the highest paying profession in the world, and we're working with the right people and the right products at the right time. So my main question to ask Alex was, all right, if you're making this much money, right? Results not typical, go to Vima.com for income disclosure. If you're making this much money, Alex, why do you care about me? I'm 18 years old. Why would you help me, right? Well, and then he showed me, he said, Johnny, this is about people helping people. It's not about getting you to sign up and then never talking to you ever again, because that doesn't do me or you any good. Our job is to help people earn their money back as soon as possible and get in profit mode, or at least find a product that they can fall in love with and consume on a daily basis, because this product speaks for itself, guys. This is what's driving the business. But we have wonderful leaders and wonderful people that have already made the money that you want. They live the lifestyle that you have, and they're still taking time out of their day to travel and be with us and Skype with us and talk to us and mentor us along the way. Like, guys, personally, I'm not some 4.0 straight A genius student, okay? I did all right in school. I didn't care too much about school. I'm pretty much just a basketball player, I guess you could say, right? But I know what it takes to be a college basketball. I know what it takes to go to that next level in any sport. It takes consistent effort and hard work on your craft and getting better. So if you want to get to that 6-7 figure level, or you want to make $500 a month or $1,000 a month, small, medium, or a large business, you got to put in some type of effort and you got to grow yourself a little bit. But I'm just lucky to be on a team with leaders like Alex and Brad Alcazan and a CEO and BK Vareka, people like Sarah that are willing to help me get better, help me achieve my goals, and show me the right skills that I need to learn. That's what this is all about, guys. It's a family. I personally feel like I'm a part of a basketball team because everyone's here not competing with each other, but creating, because we're all on the same team. Anyone can make more money than anyone, guys. It's an effort and results-driven business. No one can put a limit on how much money you can make, guys. So long story short, I got involved that night. I ordered drinks. Same thing you do if it was like Amazon.com. Click, buy. Got shipped to my door in 3 days. I shared the product with about 50 of my friends, told them about it. 40 of them laughed in my face. They thought it was a joke. They couldn't believe I was serious because they've never heard of it before. And I wasn't making any money, so I didn't really know what I was talking about. But 10 stuck with it, and 10 saw the vision. And since then, that 10 has turned into a network of close to 1,000 people worldwide that order these drinks monthly in my business, spanning across Australia, Mexico, Colombia, England, and America, guys. So my income, that's irrelevant. That's just a result of how many people that I've helped make an extra $500 to $1,000 a month part-time, guys. I love this business because I've met some amazing friends in Australia and Sarah and all over the world that share a similar like-minded vision that we do. So with that, guys, I could talk forever. I'll hand it back to Sarah to close off the call. And make sure you guys get back to your friend ASAP, because your spot that's available for you right now, it might not be there tomorrow morning, because we're talking to people on a regular basis, trying to find those people who are looking for change. And trust me, not only are we looking for people, guys, but people are looking for what we have. So with that, Sarah, take it away. Thank you, guys.
Thanks, Johnny. Appreciate it. So guys, just closing, it's really important that you guys say yes to your dreams, okay? Even if you don't know how you're going to achieve them or what you're going to do. If I hadn't said yes and stepped up to the plate, I wouldn't be half the person I am today. I wouldn't have been able to travel as much as I've been able to do in the last year. Okay, so guys, when I first heard about it, obviously I didn't understand everything, but you know what, it made complete sense to me. And one of the greatest things with this is that you are provided with the information you need to build a successful business, as well as an incredible support system and training system that helps you every step of the way. Okay, you don't just buy a product and then get the boot and see you later. Okay, so we are here to help you. Okay, I can't get successful if you don't get successful. Okay, Johnny can't if I don't, that sort of thing. Okay, so it's all it is people helping people. All right, no one who starts this is overly special. Okay, we are just normal people, but we have dreams and goals. All right, and that's what this business is doing for us. Okay, it's helping them come to fruition. That's it. Okay, the right company at the right time, the right products with the right people. Okay, guys, weight loss and fitness, it's massive in Australia. In the next 2 months, we are launching the first ever ready-made protein shake that's clinically studied, which tastes amazing. Actually, I don't think I have any left, but guys, so health is wealth. Okay, so why not give yourself a chance at the best of both? All right, so a few closing questions before I stop talking, because I could be here all night. But what is it about this that attracts you to it? Okay, is it the company? Is it the products? Is it the people? Is it, the skills you can potentially learn? Okay, so how has being realistic or responsible, kept you from taking a chance and living the life? Look at what you're currently doing and ask yourself, what would happen if I did the opposite of people around me? All right, what will I sacrifice in my life if I continue to go on the track I'm going on 5-10 years? Holidays, time with family, like what are you going to miss out on? Okay, you've been given a lot of information on this call, but if you take one thing from this call, please understand that it's really good to know that you have options in life, the ability to choose, the ability to try something different. That, guys, is real power. Okay, people are beginning to realize that jobs are not going to give us the lifestyle most of us really desire. Okay, if you're trading your time for dollars working for someone else, it's going to be you're going to have a hard time to creating a life that you really deserve. Right, in saying that, I have said enough and should probably stop talking. Thank you, Johnny, for getting on the call and sharing your story. And thanks to everyone for jumping on this and checking it out. Add us on Facebook. Let's get your questions answered and let's connect soon. All right, see you guys.